All right. As previously stated, the court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison. Legally, I'm required to give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine.
Before the judge even speaks, notice Daniel's posture, stiff, quiet, and hoping the plea bargain will save him. But in felony assault cases involving family violence, judges look for patterns, not emotions. And right here, Daniel doesn't realize the
Court is calling 2025 CR 003092, State versus Daniel Joseph Verlenga. Can I have parties announced for the record? And are you Mr. Berlenga? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client? Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Are there any applications in this case? Mr. Berlenga, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment? State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Any objection?
"3 years might sound sudden, but here's the legal twist. A third-degree felony assault with a prior conviction triggers enhanced penalties. Even with a plea deal, the judge doesn't have to honor it. Daniel walked in expecting leniency, but the law
With a previous conviction as a third-degree felony, range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? All right, off the record for a moment. All right, what you're charged with in count 4 is a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights that you intend to give up. Thank you. Give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses? Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him? Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense? Mr. Berlenga, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Do you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 4. Punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine, no applications. The state will take in consideration 2025 AL 001676. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, and there's to be no contact with the complainant. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition? Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent? Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea? Defense, is that the plea? State, is that the plea? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there any such motions? Then to the offenses charged in count 4, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence? All right. And have you had a chance to speak with the complainant? All right, thank you. State, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing? Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client? All right, and state, why should I follow this agreement? Okay. All right. What I see is taking a while to upload. All right. As previously stated, the court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison. Legally, I'm required to give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine. Take in consideration 2025 AL 001676. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with the complainant. I'll ask for the therapeutic community based upon the police reports saying there was meth there. There's to be no residing in households with minors and no unsupervised contact with minors. Counsel, is there anything else with regards to sentencing? Sure. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question of what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? You're going to have to work on your anger and figure out why you behave the way you do. Otherwise, you're going to end up spending a lot of time in prison. You understand? Good luck to you.
Here it is, the point where everything hangs in the balance. Daniel pled guilty, hoping the plea would stand. But judges don't just rubber stamp agreements. When the judge asks, "Why should I follow this agreement?" that's the moment the entire court